Welcome to the Hamilton County Football Coaches Show, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. I'm Brad Silbert, along with producer-director Perry Williams. We're joined today by Hamilton Southeastern head coach Adam Morris. Coach, you're 3-3 coming off of a great game against Zionsville last Friday night. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah, you know, it was a really special night just because of the community. We had the pink night, cancer awareness, homecoming. Really cool to see the stands full. Zionsville had a great showing as well from their fans, and beautiful night. Thought our kids played hard. I thought they started the game really well. Not as pleased with how we played in the second half, but overall I definitely think our program took a step forward. We have a long way to go, but I'm just happy that our kids got some positive results.
Give me some of those positives that you saw the other night.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was another game where we ran the football well. You know, we've had kind of consecutive weeks of doing that now. They are really, really good offensively. The quarterback's a good player. The two receivers, Tommy Fawcett, Jordan Hall, also really good players. And I felt like between us holding on to the football offensively and then just some of the things we did defensively to disrupt routes, I just felt like they never got in a rhythm. You know, and had they got in a rhythm, it would have been a different game. And because of that, I thought that was a big key to the game, us being able to run the football and then also disrupting kind of the timing, the rhythm that they have offensively.
How did you handle Fawcett? I noticed on many of the kicking plays that the ball was either kicked short or kicked away from him, and I'm assuming that was by design to keep it out of his hands.
To say it was by design would be an understatement. Yeah, I mean, he is a special football player. Was last year as a junior as well. He's going to get his touches offensively, and I think we just wanted to try and do some things to make sure that he didn't get any others. And the other kid, Jordan Hall, is a really good player too. He's also special with the football in his hands. So he's a really good player, and we just as a staff try to do everything we could to do what we can to try and take him out of the football game. Still made some plays, still had some good catches, but we tried to make him work for everything he got.
Well, defensively, I thought the defensive unit, from what I saw Friday night, it looked like they really stepped up.
They played well. You know, I think really for except for one game this year, I feel like the group has played well enough to win. We always make mistakes. We always, there's some things we don't do well, but I feel like they've given us a chance, and they've competed really hard. Some of the seniors in that group, Tony Kasiri has really been a phenomenal leader for our program, not just our defense. But they have done a good job. They're confident. I challenged them because I felt like the week before against Westfield we didn't have any enthusiasm. I thought they kind of out-enthused us, so to speak. So I really challenged them to play with some enthusiasm, and our staff on that side of the ball as well, they do a great job.
I don't have the exact number, and I saw it earlier this week, but I don't remember what it is. But it seems to me that we won the battle of the turnovers Friday night too.
Yeah, you know, and that was something that we did not do in the week before in the Westfield game. You know, and we make turnovers a really big deal. We make securing the football a really big deal. You know, that interception in the second half, not only was it a great play because we got the ball, but also put us in good field position. So 6A football, big boy football, you got to win the turnover battle to win games.
Let's look forward to Friday night. Friday night, you're going up against Noblesville, your former team from last year, a team that's also 3-3 and has, like Southeastern, had some good games and maybe not so good games. How do you prepare for them?
They're a really good football team. You know, they're kind of a throwback. They run the football, play really good defense. They're really tough defensively. You know, I think the big thing is you have to play mistake-free football because they're going to play mistake-free football if you want to win. Defensively, really good. Obviously, Dalton Davis is a fantastic football player. Kenja Jenkins, Eddie Jennick is as good a linebacker as you're going to find in the state of Indiana. And then offensively, you have Gremmel, who's a threat to run it, threat to throw it. Luke Blevins, the senior. Cam Knight, offensive lineman. I know a lot of those kids. They're really good players. That's going to take our best game to win.
So how do you defense a quarterback like Gremmel, who's not only got a great arm, but also has the ability to bust a long run?
Yeah, you cross your fingers and hope for the best. And, you know, that's what's tough. A guy like Grant is, you can scheme and do all you want and put a spy or twist, but when things break down is what makes him special. It's the things that you can't plan for, when he can scramble and find somebody who maybe broke off a route. So we're going to have to drill it. We're going to have to work it, and we will. But he's a good player. He's going to make his plays. We just got to find ways to get off the field.
So you're all set for this one. How does it feel going back to Noblesville after having been there for, a couple of years?
Yeah, I've tried not to think about it a whole lot. Obviously, when the game's over, win or lose, there's some kids I'm going to go say hi to because I have a relationship with. But it's just preparing to play a really good football team. Their senior class over there reminds me a lot of ours, but they're really good, and then they're kids that as freshmen people were really excited about, and they've done a really good job over there. It's going to be their senior night, so they're going to be fired up and ready to go. So it'll be special. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of nostalgia, but we'll compete, and then when the game's over, I'll go say hi to them, tell them I care about them.
How's the health of the team this week? Any injuries or anybody not able to play?
I feel like we're maybe in an opposite situation most people are in. We had some kids get hurt early or even in preseason, and we're starting to get them back. Whereas opposed to a lot of people, as the season goes on, that's when they start to have those injuries. So in a health position, we're in a good shape. A defensive lineman, Evan Lance, has started to get some snaps and start again. A guy that we had, Savard Smith, has not played yet. This Friday, we plan on getting him some reps. So we're starting to become healthier, which is a good thing as you roll into the tournament.
Well, we wish you good luck Friday night against the Millers. We'll have that game. That'll be our game of the week here on Hamilton County Television. So there'll be a lot of people in the stands and a lot of people looking at home. Thank you, Coach. We appreciate your time. That's the Hamilton County Football Coaches Program, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. On behalf of Perry Williams, I'm Brad Silbert. Good day.